Hello friends, welcome to the fast track mode of the new topic correlation and regression. So what is this topic all about? See, in the previous topic, that is statistics, we deal with only one type of data. Either it is individual data or it is a discrete data or it is a continuous data. But we had only one type of data, that is, suppose if you are considering the marks of students, then we have considered only one data, that is only marks of students. Now this topic correlation regression is dealing with the two type of data, means simultaneously we are analyzing the two data. Suppose marks in practical and the marks in the theory. Okay, so we are going to develop the relation between these two data. Okay, so let's start the fun class number 01. Again I am telling you that this topic is again much easier than you think. So in this topic I am going to cover is a correlation, covariance, coefficient and its characteristics. Very important. You get at least 3 to 4 questions on this. So let's get started. So as I was telling you, see, in the statistics you deal with only one data. Okay, suppose the practical marks. So these are the 7 students, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 students we have, and these are the ranks of students in the practical examination. Okay, first student, then second rank, then third rank, fourth rank, fifth. Now you can find out the mean of this data. Yes, we can find out the mean, we can find out the mode. Okay, we can find out the median, we can find out the standard deviation, variance, coefficient of variation and coefficient of dispersion. These things you can find out for a single data. Okay, but what if the data are two? If the data are two, then what? Now in this topic we are going to develop the relation between these two data. So this is another data where the ranks of students are given in the theory. Getting the ranks of given in the theory part. So we want to develop the relation between these two. So this is nothing but the correlation. Correlation is, it develops the relation between the given two data. Abhi relation develop karna means what? Means we are looking at if the practical marks are increasing, then what about the theory marks? Suppose here you have this theory practical marks, okay, and suppose you have here theory marks. Okay, now suppose if the practical marks are increasing, then what about the theory marks? Whether these are increasing or decreasing or constant. This is nothing but the developing the relation between these two data. Okay, so these are known as a bivariate or the bifrequency data. So अपना syllabus सिर्फ दो variable तक ही है, दो data तक ही है. So you can find out the 3, 4, 5 data. Okay, so coming to this relation, there are 3 possible relations, so that I will tell you afterwards. So first understand what is the definition of this correlation. Okay, so the correlation is nothing but it is the tendency of simultaneous variation between two variables is called the correlation. Simultaneous variation between the two variables. Now variables are what? Practical and theory ranks. Okay, अभी practical में क्या variation हो रहा है? The same variation we are seeing in the theory or not? That is the relation. Okay, it denotes the degree of interdependence between the two variables. This correlation denotes the interdependence of two variables. So how the theory marks are depending on the practical marks, or vice versa we can say. And the next part is so how to get this correlation. Okay, how to get this relation between these two variables. So we have two tools. One is a covariance, one is a correlation coefficient. Covariance and the other is a correlation coefficient. So these are the two important tools. Tools मतलब क्या है? ये calculator बोल सकते हो आप. ये calculator है क्या correlation निकालने के लिए. ठीक है? So let's see what is the covariance first. So covariance is a measuring tool of the two data. Okay, and it is denoted by covariance of x comma y. It is denoted by covariance of x comma y. Okay, and there are three types of relation. Just now I told you, if suppose for example, for the same example we will take, if suppose practical marks are we have and theory marks. For the practical marks, suppose the theory marks also increasing. If practical marks are increasing, theory marks also increasing, then you get the relation somewhat like this. practical increasing, then theory is also increasing. There is one another type, okay, where if the practical marks are increasing, we can say theory marks are decreasing. In that case, you get the relation like this. So theory marks are decreasing and the practical marks are increasing. And the third type of relation we get is, if the practical marks are increasing, whatever theory marks is, they are constant. There is no variation in the theory marks. Okay, so first relation, second relation, and the third relation. Okay, see, in the first relation, this relation is known as a positive relation between x and y. This is a positive relation between x and y. Positive relation between x and y. This is what? This is a negative relation between x and y. This is what? There is no relation. No relation. As the p is increasing, that does not getting effect on the theory part. Theory marks constant है, but practical marks increase हो रहे. ठीक है? So this is what? This is the three types of relations you have. See, this topic is again very important. थोड़ा सा formula based topic है. ठीक है? So let's see how this covariance we can find out. So covariance of x comma y is given by, it is 1 by n and summation of, okay, I is equals to 1 to n. Here you have xi minus x bar into yi minus y bar. Yi minus y bar. Yi minus y bar. Okay. Oh, sorry. So 1 by n summation of I is equals to n xi minus x bar into yi minus y bar. So what is this x bar and y bar? These are nothing but the means of data x and y. Data x and y. Abhi this you can say as a practical, this you can take as a theory. Okay. So xi are what? These are the marks. So when we take one simple example, you will understand it very easily. Okay. So please make a note of this relation, number of types of relation and the formula. Next you have the correlation coefficient. Again important hai. Correlation coefficient. So it is also a measuring tool of the correlation. See, the topic is what? It is we are finding the relation between the two data. ये दूसरा calculator है, ठीक है? And it is denoted by small r. Okay? And it is given by r is equals to. So first formula is r is equals to, it is nothing but covariance of x comma y divided by sigma x into sigma y. This formula we use when we know the sigma x and sigma y, where sigma x and sigma y are known as a standard deviation of x and y. Standard deviation of x and y. This formula we use when the data standard deviation is known. If the data standard deviation is not known, then which formula we use? So r is equals to, it is n into summation of I is equals to n to n xi into yi minus summation of xi into summation of yi whole divided by, ठीक है, under the root of n summation of xi square minus summation of xi whole square into n summation of yi square minus summation of yi whole square, bracket close. Okay, so what is the formula is? So you can have here one bracket into and here one bracket. So this part is also in your under the root. So r is equals to n xi summation of xi into yi minus summation of xi into summation of yi divided by under root of n summation of xi square minus summation of xi square into n. See, these two formulas are, these two in the under the root जो है ना, ये दोनों formulas same है. This is n summation of xi square into summation of x उसका square. ठीक है? So please don't look at this formula as a lengthy formula or a very confusing formula. Once we see one example, it will be very clear. Okay? So let's see one small example after this characteristics of correlation coefficient. So what are the characteristics of the correlation coefficient? So correlation coefficient means it is r. So what is the maximum value of r is? It is either -1 or it is +1. So r maximum value is +1 or -1. If suppose the examiner gives you r is equals to 2, which is definitely wrong. Why? Because r cannot be equals to -2 or 2, because the r's maximum value is plus or -1. Now see, if r is equals to 1, means what? The relation between practical marks and the theory marks is a positive relation. It is a perfectly positive relation. If r is equals to -1, it is the relation, means what? It is the negative relation between the practical and theory marks. There are two types of data. And if suppose we have 0, then there is a no relation. Okay, it is the same as your covariance. So let's see one small example. If correlation coefficient between x and y is 0.6, covariance is 27 and the variance of y is 25, then what is the variance of x? So let's start. What is given is r is equals to 0.6 and covariance of xy is given as a 27, sigma y is given as 25 and sigma x, variance of x and y is given, not sigma. Okay, so variance of y is equals to 25 and variance of x they are asking. No worries. Okay, we can easily find out. Okay, so first write down the r is equals to what? Known formula, covariance of x comma y upon sigma x into sigma y. You know the relation between variance and sigma is what? Variance is nothing but it is the sigma ka square. If variance is given as a 25, then what will be sigma? So sigma will be the 5. Okay, so sigma y is 5. What will be sigma x? That we have to find out. So sigma x is what? It is equals to covariance of x comma y upon r into sigma y. So covariance of xy is 27 divided by r is 0.6 into sigma y is 5. Sigma y is 5. So which is equals to 27 by 3. So which is equals to 9. So if sigma x is 9, then what will be the variance of x? Variance of x is equals to 81, which is 9 ka square. Isn't it so simple? What I have done, I have used this formula and just substitute the given values. So let's see one simple example next. If summation of xi is given, yi is given and multiplication of x and y and their summation is given, number of data is given, then find the covariance of x comma y. You know that covariance of x comma y is what? It is 1 by n summation of xi minus x bar into yi minus y bar. This is what formula. And if you simplify this, if you multiply inside, you will get one simplified form, which is summation of xi yi upon n minus x bar into y bar. So x bar y bar are nothing but the means. So summation of xi y is given as 110, n is what? It is 5 minus x bar is 15 by n into 136 by n. n kitna hai? 5 hai. So it is 5 and 5. So if you do the calculations, so you will get is at 22 minus 21.6. So this is equals to 0.4. Okay, so what is the covariance of xy is nothing but the 0.4. So please make a note of this second formula also. Okay, so I hope you like this video. ठीक है, क्या है भाई? सिंपल 3 फॉर्मूले है. एक कोवेरियंस का फॉर्मूला है इन 2 फॉर्म्स, वी हैव सीन 2 फॉर्म्स, एंड आर का भी फॉर्मूला है. आर अगेन इसके 2 फॉर्म्स देखे हम लोगों ने. सो प्लीज मेक अ नोट ऑफ दिस 4 फॉर्मूलेस. दैट्स इट. यू विल गेट 1 क्वेश्चन डेफिनेटली इन योर exam based on these 4 formulas. Okay, so if you like this video, please hit the like button, share with your friends, comment karo how you find this video, and subscribe to my channel so that you won't miss any upcoming videos. Thank you.